This is one of my pre-bedtime musings. I'm remembering a um, um it's not a memory per se. It's a very recent thing. Um, but it started like a few years ago. I remember in one of my most challenging periods. I call them growth periods. But this one was like it was like real growth. I I think Gaga's Edge of Glory had just come out, and I loved the video. I actually replayed. No, it hadn't just come out. It had been out for like a year or two. It had been out for a while. Um, but I had rediscovered the video, and in the video, the hospital scene where she gets taken out by the nurses, and there's like the whole speech, and there's a part where she says, um, "I'm gonna be a star. I'm gonna be a star. You know why? Because I've got nothing left to lose." And I listened to that thing every single day, like for a few months. It was my was part of my morning routine, like affirmations. Because I had nothing left to lose. You know, when you're at the point, you're just like, I mean, I'm in the basement. I'm in the basement, so it's only up from here. And there was a point over the past few months that I was just like, I've done everything. I've done everything that I could do. It can't possibly get worse than this. And you get to a point where you're just like, in complete surrender. It's just like, okay, um, whatever needed to happen happened, and I've also tried to avoid it. It's just I've done the best, the best that I could do. I promise you. And then I went back to Edge of Glory. I didn't listen to it every day, but it was because I was able to um, come out of the storm I was in before, which in hindsight, when I thought about it again, it was like it was a tiny storm compared to the one I was in. Like as life works, and that's actually how you also tell growth, right? Because if you keep having the same problems over and over, and the same in terms of the size, then there's no growth because the bigger the goals, the bigger the challenges, it shows that your capacity also has expanded. So I celebrated that because my thing is always like, okay, one, what is the gift in this experience? What is this here to show me? What is this here to teach me? And it's not always fun, but you will always get the answer. There's always a silver lining. Something I saw something that reminded me of that quote. I'm gonna be a star because I've got nothing left to lose. And sometimes it's not anything physical. Sometimes it's just, um, which I'm finding now in this growth period where it's like all the limiting beliefs. Getting worried about what people think of me. What do people want to say? Who cares? People are not thinking anything about you. People have their own things that they're worried about. Get out of your head. And so it's those things where it has given me a new lease on life. It has literally I mean it when I say I feel like I can finally like begin to just enjoy my life and just live it the way that I choose to. Even when it gets challenging, I get to find the silver lining, the gift in the experience. Because sometimes a miracle is literally just a shift in perspective, like the Course in Miracles is. And then once you have that, and then everything kind of flows from there and unlocks from there. So I just wanted to share that reflection with you today. I hope this finds you well, and it finds you regulated, feeling grateful, growing and glowing, and grace. Yeah, because I that's what I pray for. That's when I pray for myself and pray for everyone who comes into contact with everything that I do. It's may they be happy, may you be wealthy, may you be healthy, may you experience grace in your life. Um, may all beings be happy, be healthy, be wealthy, and experience grace. And so it is.